Hi, welcome to the Organic Kitchen. I'm Linda Spiker, and today we're going to make one of my very favorite meals. It's called roasted apricot chicken with herbes de Provence. And we're going to start by making a little sauce to brush onto our chicken. This is a 6-pound organic chicken from Whole Foods Market. You can use a 5 to 6 pound chicken for this recipe. We're going to start with a couple tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of apricot preserves. I bought the low sugar apricot preserves from Trader Joe's. And then we're going to add the juice of half an orange. And this little sauce is just going to be brushed onto our chicken. We'll whisk it up. And brush it onto our chicken. So one of the reasons this is one of my very favorite recipes is not only because it's delicious and it looks beautiful. In fact, this year this was our Christmas dinner. It's because it only takes 15 minutes to prepare. And then you pop it in the oven and forget about it for 2 hours. After 2 hours, we'll baste it for 15 minutes, and then we'll take it out and we'll have a meal. Another reason it's one of my favorites is it's all prepared in one pan, so you only have one pan to clean up when you're done. So you want to brush the sauce on all sides of your chicken, the front, the back, the legs, and under the wings. Make sure you cover everything. Now to prepare my chicken, I removed the giblets and washed the inside and outside of the chicken and then patted it dry with a paper towel and then put it in my pan. So we want a nice coat of both our Maldon's Flakes sea salt and our herbes de Provence and our pepper. Our herbes de Provence are a combination of savory, thyme, rosemary, fennel, and lavender. All right, so we have all our herbs on, and we're going to start adding our vegetables. So we're going to start with our potatoes. These are new potatoes, new yellow potatoes, and you can pretty much add as much or as little as you want. My family likes the carrots more than the potatoes, so I add more carrots than potatoes. Next, we'll add our carrots. So this pan that I'm using, this roasting pan, came from Target. It's totally cheap, cost about $20, and they come in various sizes. So if I'm feeding a lot of people, I can use a bigger roasting pan and place 2 chickens in it and just double my vegetables and have a beautiful meal for a lot of people. After we add all our carrots, we will add our shallots. Now, shallots are my favorite onion. They're a small variety of red onion. They're very sweet, and in this dish, when they're roasted, they caramelize and get really beautiful. Make sure when you add your shallots that you add as many as you want and place them toward the top so they get nice and brown. After our shallots, we'll add some chopped celery. Okay, so all our vegetables are now added to our pan. So we're going to take that other half, the orange that we didn't use to begin with, and squeeze its juice over our vegetables, and then season it with a little Maldon's Flakes sea salt, a little herbes de Provence, and our pepper. And then we're going to truss our chicken. So usually you truss with trussing string, but we're going to actually use this little silicone rubber band from Bed Bath Beyond or any kitchen store. They're very handy because you can reuse them and they can heat up to 500 degrees. All right, so we're just going to take our little silicone rubber band and twist it around the ankles of our little chicken so that it pulls the thighs in and the chicken cooks a little more evenly. And now our last step is to add more apricots. So we're going to place 10 to 12 apricots just around the edges of our chicken on top of our vegetables, and then add a handful of cranberries. Now these really sweeten up the dish, and after the chicken is roasted, I like to always have a piece of my chicken with some of the apricot, and it's really delicious and tangy and really sweetens it up. So here we have our beautiful, colorful chicken. It's now ready to go into the oven. We'll put the lid on and we'll put it in the oven and forget about it for 2 hours. All right, so our beautiful apricot chicken is now ready to go into the oven. We're gonna bake it for the next 2 hours at 350 on the second to bottom rack. And when we visit it again in 2 hours, it'll be ready for basting. Okay, it's been 2 hours, so let's take a look at our apricot roasted chicken. Should be just about done. We're gonna remove the lid and leave it off. And we're going to baste our chicken for the next 15 minutes until it's nice and browned. The nice golden skin, nice and juicy, beautiful. So here it is, all plated up. Our roasted apricot chicken with herbes de Provence. Looks beautiful, 20 minutes of prep time, made in one pot. Doesn't get any better than that. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial, and if you don't know how to carve a chicken, please check out our How to Carve a Chicken video tutorial here at theorganickitchenstore.com. And please check out our online store so you can buy any of the products that we use to make this beautiful recipe, our olive oil, our sea salt, and our herbes de Provence. Thanks for stopping by.